Hello, folks. This is Lawrence with another episode of Fellowship of the Father. Today we'll be discussing Back to the Future. All right, folks. So this is video number 5 of my summer blockbuster series. We'll be looking at the movie Back to the Future. So what's the premise of this movie? This movie is about a kid that hangs around with a professor, and the professor discovers time travel, and he develops this machine, and it just so happens that this machine is built into an automobile, which is called the DeLorean. And we'll go ahead and discuss some of these weird attributes of this movie. So think about what's going on here. The premise of the movie is like, if you can time travel, in theory, you can go back in time and you could fix all life's problems, the things that you believe should be fixed, because you could see clearly that it was a big mistake, or that something happened in time. Morning. Hi. So, all right. So this is what they constantly remind you of in this movie. If you try to change anything in time, it'll disrupt the time period, and it will make things turn out in a way that you might not like. So I guess they call that the butterfly effect. You shift one instance in time and it creates a whole domino effect into time. So that's what's going on there. So when I think about it, what is one of the things that happens? They get in this car, it's called a DeLorean, and the word DeLorean reminds me of the word Lawrence, which is my name. And so day is the DeLorean, the laurel crown. It's the crown. It's the crown of the victor, right? So they get in this DeLorean, and inside there's something called a flux capacitor, and it enables you to transverse time. So what is that thing shaped like? Shaped like a Y, right? So it's the Y in any life instance. So it's one thing to say we got a problem. It's another thing to say, why do we have the problem? It's the answer that will get you to fixing the problem. It's the why. So you get in this car, I guess you call it wisdom. So you get in this car and you drive up to 88 miles an hour, and at that point something shifts and it changes at 88 miles an hour. So let's take a look at that numerology. In numerology, what you do is you take 8 plus 8 is 16, and you take the 1 from the 16 and you add it to the 6 and you have 7. So that whenever you see 7, you see 11, just think about heaven. 7 or 11 equals heaven. So that's what they're doing. They're reaching heaven. They're reaching a higher place. How are they doing that? Because they're exploring the why, the flux capacitor. Why did things happen? Because this person did that, and that when they did that thing, it set into motion a chain of events. So the movie basically is about figuring out your mistakes. That's what it means to me. So what happens? They show the car takes off into time. It disappears, and nothing's left behind but the license plate. What does the license plate say on it? It says "out of time." So we're ticking down on the end of the age. We're coming to the end of the age. We are absolutely at the brink of the end of the age, which is the beginning of another age. But as for this age, we are out of time, so we need to figure it out. We need to get grounded in reality. We need to figure out why we do certain things and it causes an effect. It's basically the movie about cause and effect in the end of the age and learning how to do things absolutely the right way and not kind of the right way. So that's what I see when I see the movie Back to the Future. All right, folks, hopefully that was informative. I'll leave a scripture on the screen of some sort that can relate to cause and effect. And hopefully you find that encouraging. And this is Lawrence from Fellowship of the Father. I hope you enjoyed that. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.